This is a tenancy portal, a landlord and tenant application where the tenancy agreement form itself is generative UI. Landlords waste hours retyping the same PDF, talking with the different tenants. We turn their real PDF into a smart AI editable form. First, the landlord fills the data that will be filled only once and will be automatically applied to every agreement later, except the signature, of course. I create a property and upload my real editable blank of my tenancy agreement here. Let's choose my current room that I'm actually sharing in a building with one of the full template. It's 1V flat B Havana buildings. It's around Old Street. I'm right now paying about 1,400 with a deposit and for 5 weeks as usual. Landlord can do market research on this step and see if it's actually a property above this price he will gonna to request. Is it above or below the market? And this is where we have data from LinkUp. Live web search. It returns the typical rent range deposit cap, licensing cited resource sources that the data was gathered. This is one of the generative component actually made by CopilotKit. But let's go further so we can see, yeah, it's actually typical rent size. For example, we want to a little bit win and we can see this is gonna be 11 above market. Why not? Yeah, set this deposit and create this form to tenant. Everything that was in our initial PDF becomes required properties, required inputs for the tenant agreement later. What we can do here, we can actually add something else. For example, add checkbox is a person smoker or not. Add checkbox. I am non-smoker. And this is added. So this is exactly the form the tenant gonna see on a property page. So on a property page, this is automatically saved. Any applicants who gonna be a potential tenant can scan the QR code. Probably agent can show him on the viewing straight away, or he can. Let's just open this link and see how it's gonna work. So we can see this is exactly what we're gonna do. Tenants see exactly the form with our additional checkbox here. For example, he had this right to rent, yeah, occupancy for 1 year, annual net salary, something like this. Company, LTD, let's do it quick. Full-time employed, current address, something like this with my data. And I'm a Russian. But first of all, let's check what I'm actually signing on. And you can see here already tenant agreement with all the landlord pre-filled fields that we actually get from our landlord profile. Okay, tenant understands this is what actually he wants to do, submitting this. Something I forgot to, yeah, moving date. I'm gonna move next week on Monday. Submitted, details submitted. So now we can see on a landlord straight away in real time. We have one of the applicant. We can see, okay, he's not smoker, but his net salary is quite small. We probably can wait for another one, yeah, and another tenant agent comes and give us another tenant. Also opens the same thing. He live in another place. He has another moving date, gonna be not so soon, like in 2 weeks. He's employed full-time, employer some other company LTD, but his salary, for example, more, and he won occupancy for 2 years. Also right to rent, also with pets, also non-smoker. And again, we forgot, and he's British. And submitted. We can see, okay, this applicant looks better for me. I want to sign this one. And landlord sign from his side. Straight away by Redis we synchronize the sessions and tenant can pay the deposit. If he paid the deposit, he is a winner. This flat for him. So now landlord can download all the completed fields with all the signatures and the properties data. All the fields are completed.
So some good news on the Gen UI track. We got some more judges to join us.
What we gonna do next? Also, landlord from this side can generate rich UI actually for his dashboard. For example, compared to boroughs by the prices. For one bed, and this is where all the magic with CopilotKit actually happens. We generate a new component straight away that will allows us to compare two boroughs, renting price for these boroughs, some additional information about it. We can add it into our dashboard. Okay, what about room rents in Hackney, for example? And this is again, it's a new component that's generating on a fly. And this is actually live data. If landlord comes here again and he wants to update, for example, in a few months, or he can also click here and refresh the data will be updated here straight away. Also, yeah, this is the data about rooms in Hackney, and he also wanted to check this. It also can be asked for a flat analysis or for maisonette flats, everything that's actually available on a London market. So the landlord's reviews, signs, and the final PDF is feeling this is one of the limitations. This PDF right now for this demo should be filling the original AcroForm, field for field. Tenants pay the deposit, he's a winner, and all of this project built with CopilotKit, AG-UI, A2UI, and LinkUp, Next.js, Gemini, API, and Redis to synchronize the sessions. Thank you very much.